Hello. Who's ready for some good old-fashioned Mitesh puzzles? You know them, you love them. Pretty chill day today, I guess. Gonna go out tomorrow maybe, but chilling for now. Kind of preparing. I'm really just taking things very easy because the next couple weeks are gonna be very stressful. Uh, a few things roll around. I'm switching to I'm switching to controller. Hello, Mitesh. So for I guess I'm gonna recap here. People who might need help remembering things, but it's also gonna help me. Let's see. So far these two very common rooms. And what you tend to do is you tend to get items for solving the puzzles. Not a whole lot in terms of like overall clues in these areas. I think these are just like your basic building blocks. A little crazy that room number 1 is apparently not something I've seen yet. What can you do? Garage. So this actually has some interesting stuff. It has some notes in it. Apparently, maybe one of the servants was stealing something from the mansion. Kind of interesting. We have pantry, which has a note saying to bring 5 apples, 5 oranges, and 5 bananas here. Maybe that does something, I don't know. This one had a automated fortune teller that said some very interesting things that are probably hints for like solving the whole game, but I don't understand them at all. Office. This has the safe. Safe is behind one of the busts. I think the safe code is different every time because we wrote down the safe code and it didn't take the One Piece level recap. Well, the problem, Aru, is that this is a roguelike type game, which means that I can't just walk around and show you this. Like, I can't be assured that I'll get to remember what X room does unless I go look at it here in the menu. I might just not see boiler room. It's unusual. It's a rare drop. Uh, this doesn't really have anything interesting in it. This has stats. I didn't see any puzzle hints. This has a puzzle that requires the boiler room to have been visited, essentially. So these are all pretty useful. I have an item in the coat check currently. Conference room is where I think the safe code is every run. Interesting here. Great Hall, I think. I don't really know how this works because I've only drawn this when I only had one key. Yeah, so Dark Room and Archives seem to have the most like puzzle hints. I'm not sure about the rest of the red rooms if like there's a pattern to this or not, but like these have things that are obviously feel like hints. Um, in particular, I think what I want is yeah, so I think Dark Room has to be the key to the code for the orchard somehow, as pictures of the orchard, but I don't know how to tell. I took screenshots of the articles in the archives, so that may be something we can attempt to solve. That's the only thing. The only thing that's like a puzzle I know that I need to try to solve. Like the only puzzles that I know I'm looking for locks to are like I know there's something I can do in lab if I roll lab and boiler room both. As well as either that or write it down for 5 minutes. The game encourages writing physical notes down, but there were like 8 articles. I didn't want to write down notes on all of them without knowing which one actually meant anything. Please understand. Yeah, so far consumable items appear to be randomized, and uh, Ash would just memorize all of them. Yeah, right. There's been a few times where I've just straight up missed like items I could pick up. Like I'd go and look at the inventory of items in the mansion and wouldn't be anything. Play free lockpick. Well, I'm not expecting to need to go back through here very often, so Chapel would be good now, but then it would also get me better rooms later. Yeah, so the thing about this game is that it deliberately just doesn't tell you a lot of things, and it's really difficult to tell what's a clue and what's not, you know? Like, for example, I won't go back in there because it'll cost me, but like, there's drawings of 2 playing cards on the wall in the entrance, right? Does it mean anything? Probably. How the fuck would I know, right? This isn't the kind of game where you can easily verify these things. Yeah, so see, this is what I was talking about with red versus blue. The security room has a white page entry that says red cards are lies. Yeah, real lies of M reference. Don't have a gem. I didn't, oh, fuck. Hold on a second, guys. I realized something. There's only one word in this card that's, lowercase. I'm sure I didn't need to pay attention to that this whole time. I'm sure that wasn't something I need to be paying attention to this whole time. It was the word B-side. Yeah, there's a lot of detail, right? Like there's a lot of actually like a lot of drawings of flans, for example, right? As an EOSD player, what the fuck? There's this entirely missable card storeroom that has a drawing of a bird, a blue bird. Yeah, the problem with attention to detail is that essentially what this is doing is it's really overloading my ability to to um to ignore the irrelevant things, right? To focus on making progress on one thing, which I think is intentional. To be clear, I think part of that is intentional. I have a note for storeroom. I do not. I go back over these, sorry. I haven't played a game that wanted me to take such detailed notes since Sekimeya. And that game also, they kind of obfuscate what they're actually asking you until you're right there in the middle of it. There's a lot of details in that game that are really hard to discover are relevant in the moment. Like leaving a glass of water on the table. That's a key hint to solve the mechanics of that game. You're supposed to realize what the mechanic is, and that the glass of water would be different based on the mechanic of the game. Yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. You can see here too, if you build something to where the door is irrelevant, then the door just gets blocked off. You can't make new passages. Right, -1. I'm gonna check now though. I have to check. See. Yeah, this one doesn't have any lowercase words, right? It has ominous blue text. So yeah, it's a little hard to make sense of this game so far. I'll say for now. This could be GG right off the bat. I don't want the gems. Oh, okay. Good. Right. Take that. Uma. This guy really like drawing his Umas. Hmm. All the other cards just have like one blue text, one blue word. Does that one have a no blue word but a lowercase? Alright, what do I think I need? We can solve the puzzle. Probably I should have taken the dead end. I'm not 100% sure. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Gems are in both the blue block and the black box. Okay, this one is a lie. This one is a lie. Means has to be true. Well, the statement's written on blue cards, yes, but these are the rules to this puzzle. So what you do is you go, you can use logic to determine which ones have to be true based on the rules of the game. In this case, because only one box has gems, these are just both false, which makes this one true. Alright, we're gemmed up. Ben's actually pretty good here. Very unlucky at end here, basically. I guess I'll take the items. This candlestick is knocked over. Times on the clock seem to be consistent with each other, which is cool. There's a pawn in here. Like I don't know. I do not know which of these things mean anything. There's just a lot of random ass details. I can't buy food. The painting of it is a drawing of an ampersand and a drawing of sand dunes. Whoa, what the fuck? Locker room, sauna, and pump room. I mean, I kind of have to take this, right? I gotta see. I go in the water. No, can't swim. Average Germany house. Is it? Is there a thing here? Yeah, I don't know if the paintings mean anything or not. Yeah, so this is the where is it? This note. Wait a second. Oh, what the fuck? I see it now. Wait, that's why the magnifying glass is in the game. This game's so mean. And I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm not using the magnifying glass for this one. Actually, can you guys even see it? I didn't even notice it. It says unless written by hand. I think just seeing these, I didn't look very closely at them last time. I recognize some of the rooms as a vault. I think there's the library. There's like hallways, office. Is there an easy way to tell if it's written by hand? I mean, this looks very tight, right? Have you ever seen a human write like this? Yeah, well, could gamble on getting boiler room, or I could get a new room type. Yeah, I mean, oh, I don't know what I expected from the locker room. Are there any numbers on these lockers? Bird. One of my sisters, I think actually multiple of my sisters were really, like, careful about their handwriting. Let's see what's inside one of them for science. Fuck all. Okay. How many are there locked total? That's like 6, 9, 11, 14. Yeah, so there were 17 locked lockers. I'm going to assume, unless I find evidence otherwise, that, like, you're supposed to open a specific locker, and I'm just gonna wait for a clue as to which one this is. Here, I'll show you one of the other things. There's a few other things you can do. You can, if I don't have a key card, so I think I'm making the key card less likely to appear. If I knew the password, I could do this. I haven't found the password. I'm gonna assume actually most of these keys are inside the locker room. Because from what I understand, that display shows you things that are behind locked doors, right? Because we saw the number go up when I found the 7 locked doors room. Knight here, by the way, a black knight. Yeah, so this is one of the things I wanted, right? Was I wanted this one. It was actually not a bad roll. I think I should go here, right? And yeah, so I think you can read any of those lines. If you look here, right? This is what I was talking about. I don't even know why I need this. Like, I don't know why. So we're back to the library. Oh, I got this book. Wait, hold on a sec. No, no, dude. Okay, hold on. Insane knowledge. Simon is me. Alright. I feel like I should just screenshot this one too. Yeah, I'm just gonna screenshot this one. Because this is, like, I would literally just be copying this whole card down. Again, no idea which of these are relevant or not. I thought I had a clue maybe for solving some books puzzle, but I don't. This library doesn't appear to have the books puzzle to solve. Like I was unable to find anything I could really interact with here. Maybe that's because I haven't done the right thing yet. I'm not sure. Like none of these shelves were really interactable. So, anywho, might be our highest rank run so far. Yeah, so okay, this is something I wanted to see actually. I wanted to come back here. Because didn't this room have the code? The safe code? Oh. Damn it. No wonder it didn't work. Well, okay, fake clue. I forgot to write down what paper it was written on when we wrote it down. Oh, of course. All right. No, Baka streamer, right? I didn't write down every detail about the memo, you know? Imagine if the font was relevant too, you know? They could have really well, no, I wasn't thinking anything about the color of the memo, to be clear. You know? You weren't I wasn't given the means to elucidate that this was a relevant detail at all. I kind of do need steps, fortunately. This could also get me to rank 8 to 8, which would be a first. Bonks. I love when I have a painting of stonks. Damn. I'm gemless. I'm sure this would be a really cool room to open. Take the steps for now. Okay. Or was Kochek's all the way at the beginning? I can probably get back there if I run into a dead end. Probably soon. I don't have enough gems to really continue this. Seems. I'm discovering some interesting seeming rooms, but gemless, I'm afraid. Just don't be poor. Like, it's interesting they let you zoom in on this picture too, right? Like, you can see she's wearing a moon necklace. You can see maybe the color of her eyes. Again, who the fuck knows if that means anything. Damn. Yeah, the chess pieces are everywhere. It'd be really annoying to have to draft every single room once I realize what the chess pieces are for. I feel like I should just write it down just in case. Plus 3 steps, insane. How does he do it? Roll water flow. Hmm. Interesting. Damn, Mitesh puzzles enjoyers. I mean, I'm sure this is a puzzle I can solve. I have no clue how useful it is to me right now. Fact. I'm suspecting that maybe the pump room needs to be powered on. Like, nothing seems to be happening, right? I think this room needs power from the boiler room probably to operate. That's what this is. That's what this is coming in here is. That's the boiler room conduit. Okay, well, I guess that's GG for finding new rooms. I don't see any more progress we can make. We got to rank 8 for the first time. We found a bunch of new rooms. Recap paid off. Didn't find sauna. No DLC reference. No Fire Emblem DLC reference. Alright, I don't know how I want to do this. I think I'm just going to make a page for chess pieces. And we'll just write them. We'll just go back through the rooms. We'll just add one anywhere we don't know one. I feel like these are like too obvious a mechanic to ignore. So I'm going to write them down just to save time later. But right now I have just no earthly idea what I would use this for, right? All right. Bedroom is white pawn. Is there anything in this room at all that could point to the location of the pawn on the board? Like if I needed to place the pawn on a chessboard based on it being in this room. I don't see anything that reads like that at all. Right. Whale? Yeah, I see the whale too. There's not a lot of whale iconography. The house. This one's kind of more nautical themed than the rest. I can't believe they wrote down an actual. The one place I have an actual written down puzzle solution, it's on the haha, this is fake mechanic. Like, what bastard developers, am I right? Hey, this game really is an Umineko reference, because, like, that's some fucked up shit Ryukishi would do, you know? Yeah, so they said you can turn water on to the kitchen, right? But call me crazy. Was it? Did it say kitchen or pantry? It said kitchen, right? So I never did find the breaker room, so I can't look at the photos again. Then turn the water. Oh. Yeah, this faucet does turn. So our Seki Meiya reference faucet, Have an epic statue in it. So we could turn the water onto this. Now, what I would do with that, complete mystery once again. Den has a white pawn. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that was a door. That was a keycard door in there. XD, though. I can make it back into the coat check if I don't explore all the other rooms. These are all pretty common rooms. Alright, what do you think? I feel like lockpick's the best one, right? That one's just free checks. Oh, I need something specific. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, it might be a little different. Okay. So, what was the most important thing we learned from that run? That the red memo was a fucking lie. That the safe code was on a red memo. Massive progress if you think about it, really. Nook have any? Oh, the Nook has a white rook. Okay. Let me look at something real quick here. Yeah, because not all of these are numbered rooms, so I don't think there'd be numbered squares on a chessboard. It wouldn't really make sense for them to for these to correspond to numbered squares on the chessboard when... Also, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, This picture of a journal might actually also be something. Like, if you have the magnifying glass, you may be able to read this. Yeah, so I wrote down Den already. I will say also, if we want to consider this a red memo, this is handwritten. Storeroom has, that's still there. Did I write storeroom down or not? Storeroom has, what is this, a white knight? White pawn. Okay. I'm still trying to develop general strategies for, like, making good decisions. Playing, you know? Room is confusing to me. There's a few rooms that, like, just don't appear to have any use. I can't tell if that's because I don't know what they're useful for or because it's a game mechanic. I can't imagine there being any puzzles to solve or hints to a puzzle in this room specifically, right? But what the fuck do I know? Well, I mean, you can get owned, right? Get owned by the mechanic, that mechanic. That's the, you can always lose. That's always an option. We love losing. Yeah, it's a question of like, is there something to come back here, interact with later? Maybe, maybe not. I don't fucking know. Oh, cool. All three statements are false. Well, this one is false by definition. Two statements are false. This one could be true. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Hi, Anirudge. Um, this one is definitely false. One contradicts the rules. Let's see. If the gems are in this box, then this one is true, and this one could be true. If this one is true, and well, that would make this one true and false at the same time, right? I think it has to be this one. Dude, every time two statements are false does not imply more than two statements. That's really not how this logic game works. The logic game is basically a game of precise categorical knowledge. So there's this painting of a dog tag with the number 10 on it. Bunch of sketches of this for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. Those are for. I really want it. The new room. I'm always gonna take new room if I have one. Uh-oh. Well, okay. I don't think the music is relevant here. Okay, this is a tenor part, it looks like. Tenor is singing. It's alternating like it's a duet. What's the melody? Yeah, where's the experts? I can tell you what notes these are, but I can't reproduce the melody in my head. If I had a piano, I could. If I had a piano in front of me, I could. So I think this is a clue to a puzzle, for sure. Well, I can't really help you with being bad at reading now, can I? Interesting room. I forget if the greenhouse was one of the things that had water flow to it. I would think it would. I think a greenhouse would. There's also whatever the fuck this is. Like, oh, this is probably one of the things you can use the broken levers on. And actually, I say this, very sussy wall here. Evacuate to avoid. Alright, good luck, Godspeed. There's an indentation here. Like, maybe this becomes a door if you have a broken lever. I'm gonna say probably yes. So let's write this down. No, that's wrong. Writing what I'm thinking, not what I'm do. Music sheet. Shot and door on left entrance if have broken lever. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I know what this is telling me to do. I don't know where to do it or how to do it. Alright, I'm pretty sure the answer is you have to have no money or coins. You hit a particular room. Are there any rooms that would be like trees inside? I don't think it's any of these, right? It's probably a green room, but it's none of these that I've seen so far. I would assume. How fucking unlucky. I can reroll. Into fuck all. How nice. Yeah, see, this is why I keep thinking there's like some strategy, there's some meta strategy to like choosing which one to do, right? Where's Q-Bear? I need Q-Bear to help me identify the shoes. Uh-oh. Uh, what would I even make of this? They wrapped a safe? Who gives a fucking safe for Christmas? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Another safe. Why are there multiple safes? Hmm. Interesting. There's no chess piece in this room either. I I feel like maybe I should have made like a organized notepad file or like a text file or something. Just because I'm getting tired of flipping through everything. Well, I am organizing my physical notes. Like I'm headering a page and writing and organizing them that way. How many pages so far? Like 12 maybe? Like what I don't understand, right, is those are high heels, not bellies. This is obviously a woman's bedroom. And I could try Christmas. Really? Uh-oh. Or well, the envelope is red. The letter is handwritten and on white paper. Mm. I can't. Can I read this letter? It shows that I found a letter. Let me reread it. Okay then. Well, I won't say this was giga bad luck after all, but it is interesting. I guess this is a clue to like the overall story. I can see why people were comparing this game to Obra Dinn now. Like the main puzzle is confusing, and also the how you even interact with the main puzzle is also deliberately confusing. Doesn't tell you if you're getting things right. Um, is the key to the secret garden outside, or yeah, definitely some interesting shit. what's a bit confusing is with any of it. I really like some clarity on that front. Yeah, so I have the key to the secret garden now. I don't remember if I saw a secret garden room or not. Go poke around outside and see like a progression item or the room. It'd be annoying if I had to roll finding that item after rolling finding the key. You know, that was behind multiple rolls, basically. That would be annoying. Oh, did I not go here before? Okay. Some secret or of some sort, probably. I don't see anything interactable down there. But yeah, like what I want in games like this is I always want the feeling of making permanent of knowing that I got something right. This game is very stingy with that. Very, very stingy. Private drive, not secret garden. Right, right. Yeah. I don't really have any hints as to the meaning of any of this. I mean, I looked around. It was like literally the first thing I did upon loading in was I went to the opposite of the place they told me to see if there was anything interesting. But yeah, I'm convinced this apple orchard gate is a puzzle you can solve, but only if you if you can solve the mystery of who it is that they took a photo of here and what date he would pick for the lock as a result. Like what date they took the photo or some shit. But in order to do that, you basically have to find dark room and utility closet in the same run. Right, so something like like your way of solving this would be I will note actually okay. This is worth remembering maybe. I don't know what turning the gymnasium off would do. Also don't know what VAC indicators would even mean. It's weird because like I really like games like I like the environmental storytelling of games like this, but like questioning if I need to like play the roguelike part of the game better is kind of messing with me. So something like this is like one of the best starts you can possibly get, right? Like I filled out all the rooms. I have three three entrances to the next rank to work with. I got some items, you know. You would think that this is like a god seed, right? Like there's only so much greeting you can do. Every box is black. Every box contains gems. Wait, oh, that's a what? That's a mean. That's like a whole. Okay, these are both false. This one is true. Statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you place the word every with the word this. This one is true. One of these two could be true if you replaced every. I kind of feel like I need that actually, because the pump system was really confusing. Who knows? Holy. Whoa. I don't know. Oh shit, hold on. Uh-oh, dink donk. Streamer, right down the chest piece, dink donk. So far I have all the main pieces except for king and queen and 3 pawns. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, that broken lever, right? That's what I think you need to interact with that thing in the greenhouse. Hmm. He's pointing down from somewhere. Interesting. Ornate lock. And the same woman. Alright, you can see in this one she's wearing the moon, and she's also wearing like a green bracelet of some sort. Yeah, you can see the whole necklace, but the necklace is what I thought it was, basically. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Change the ending to political, damn. I can't believe they predicted chuds watching a Netflix series. So, what's noteworthy is that I'm pretty sure two things are true. One is that, we did see a copy of the book, right? The other one is that I'm pretty sure even the newspaper clippings we saw actually, refer to the book as well. Like it's not like she had like a draft copy she left here or something. Like I think the book was published at some point. It says April 12th. Okay, so we have a date for this if we need one of a year. Not on the paper, but maybe from context clues. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, this is something. This is something. I'm thinking maybe the roguelike design is kinda designed to force you to to see some things over and over again and realize which things are the things in some ways. Yeah, I'll definitely think that was worthwhile. Kind of risky. Set up the corridor. That's risky. Used up all my northward progress. Sleeping mask. I kind of want this because what room did I say what room did I say the thing that had the statement I wanted to magnify was in? It wasn't parlor, was it? I think it was Nook. Some interesting stuff. We got a new room that had some interesting details. I don't remember at what point you left. We're just mostly finding new rooms right now. For now. We're getting some clues about like the people that live here, but it's hard to turn those clues into game progress. Look is one I wanted to see. Observatory is pretty good. Get +1. I wanted to look at Nook with the magnifying glass. Oh, damn it. It's something I already figured out. Oh well. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, this is a thing I could try. I can try powering down the gymnasium. Do we think it's worth the steps? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'd be like most of my remaining steps. Do we think it's worth seeing what happens if you do this? We could try to keep going. We have a lot of items right now. I think we try to keep going. We'll try the gymnasium thing later. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really want to use all my steps on this. The passive item I have is giving me the ability to... Puzzle's annoying to do without mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it's annoying. God. Wow, it's division, guys. I wouldn't have figured that one out without the magnifying glass. Insane. Did I do it wrong? Oh, it's 4 divided by 2. Oh shit, hold on. 13 minus 3 times 5 divided by 10. 10 times 5 is 50. Okay. Dang. Wait. Dude, I'm getting like all the god items this run. Well, fuck. If I had the steps, this would be really good. Yeah, so let's count it here. I have like exactly enough steps to do this. If I route perfectly. Oh wait, it's on. Oh. Unless it's gonna turn itself off. I walk in, but I use the utility closet, like. What a price to pay for the knowledge check. Well, now it's not possible. Unless I like find a Giga Steps room or something. Okay. Have anything with the garage? Again, the garage on or off by default. I think I turned it on. Hey, this is green now. Oh shit, wait, hold on. West Path. This actual progress, for real, for real? I do something, right? Hey, let's go! +1. Massive. Whoa. Yeah, I think this is like a... This seems like a you take it and then you use it on your next run type thing. Like, probably you come out here and you do this before every run, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's cool. I'm assuming that... Okay, so... Just for the sake of game logic and programming, I've kind of noticed that the garage seems to only appear on the like west edge. Some rooms seem to appear like be associated with like a specific side of the house. I think this was one of them. Like I think the garage is associated with the west path, and the puzzle was, can you find the car keys and the utility closet in the same playthrough, right? I think that was one of the mansion puzzles, you could say. And your reward for solving that little bit of contextual knowledge is +1 permanent upgrade to make finding everything easier. I think that's the game mechanic. Now, I really wish I had the steps still to do anything else, because I actually have this mansion's pretty good for me, I think, overall. Aw, gee, I wonder which room this is. Do we roll gem requirement just in case it's something interesting? What else would I do? I could store something. I think I really want to store. Compass? Actually, storing compass is really good, right? Compass is like a giga item. Age chamber. I actually want to see what's in this one. Unfortunately, even though it's like bad for the step count, I haven't seen this one yet, I think. Also, yeah, I noticed yesterday. I noticed the last time. I was looking at the the room names. I was like, man, a lot of these are just Dust Force levels. So I don't think this is Mrs. Babbage's room, actually. Oh no, 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 no. Please, please tell me. Guys. Guys, I have bad news for you. Or maybe good news, actually, depending on what kind of person you are. This might be one of those games where, like, you need to, like, look at the photos of people and figure out which photo is which face and which person. Like, it might be relevant that I can identify every person in this photo. And moreover, actually, like there's one specific room that I remember. Like it has like a hat lying on its side. I think it's only one room, but you know, like maybe you can identify from like the hats, and like you know, this guy, right? For example, this guy's probably a soldier. He seems like the soldier type. So maybe he's the one associated with the dog tag and so on, right? This might be that kind of game. It would be kind of annoying to be kind of annoying to have to do all this across multiple roguelike runs, right? Photo of fire staff? I don't know who this is supposed to be. Letter. But yeah, Obra Dinn was kind of like this. I don't know if anyone else here has played or seen Return of the Obra Dinn. Like, Obra Dinn has a bunch of places where you, like, need to remember that someone's blocky, like, kinda hard to make out face is this person, and from that you can like construct a picture of their actions during the events of the investigation. You know, it's like that kind of game. Oh, interesting. Is this the first time we've seen anything associated with this, I guess this is a saint? Is this like Saint Mila, the patron saint of dusting? Literally my patron saint, for real, for real. Not Mitesh's, because Mitesh doesn't actually clean dust. But my patron saint, you know? Clean some. Yeah, Yeah, well, I want you to... Maybe you should try, Mitesh. You should try, working as an actual maid or janitor and try cleaning up some of the surface area of what you're assigned to clean, and see how long you remain employed. It'd be pretty based, I think. Really not a whole lot I can do here. That's super useful to do this. Right, but like, this is what I'm talking about basically is... Well, probably not this room. I think this room belongs to one of like the masters of the house, right? Like a top hat. Kind of fancy decoration. A photo of the woman of the house who's younger. But you know, it might be possible to like identify which of these rooms belong to which of the people in that photo in there. Okay, hold on. Is that enough? Is that enough to, let's see, if we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's technically enough to open the dark room now. I kind of want to see what's in the antechamber first, but maybe that's our... Oh shit, hold on. Furiously flipping to my chess pieces page, the guidebook, and the notebook. Do we notice any chess pieces in the... I mean, look, there's just no way, like, these are in rooms that you would just never put a chess piece in IRL, right? Like, they're obviously only there for me to look at, for me to notice. I can't think of a single other reason to have just a giant fuck-ass chess piece, like, in your china cabinet. Well, it would appear that in order to, in order to access the antechamber, perhaps you need to open whatever room it is that does the thing. We could try making more mansion progress. It'll cost me nothing to like make another door. Even if I'm just going on my way back to the utility closet. What I want is I want to look more closely at the stuff in the dark room. That's what I really want out of this run now. So let's that. This is the cutest fucking bat I've ever seen. Like, it's so fucking detailed, and the face is just like... Oh, get it? The pool rules are also the pool rules for your drafting pool, get it? You guys get it? Well, lots of things go over your head, Mitesh, after all. It's hardly a, Oh fuck, I can check the gymnasium rules too. Hold on. Oh, you left that one wide open, okay? There's no way anyone could resist that one. Okay, again, I just want to try. Because what happens is the dark room flips itself off when you activate the dark room. Like this was on, this starts off on. I left it on this run, and then the dark room flipped itself to off. The gymnasium starts on, and the garage starts off. Turning the garage on gets you the west grounds. Turning the dark room on lets you look at the clues. I don't know what turning off the gymnasium does. Right? Everyone understand? All understood? I'm keeping up. Did I write down den? I did. Yeah, this is like more successful than all my other runs put together. It feels like. I mean, the lights are off. Oh, insane run actually. I feel like this is like good enough RNG to like if I had permanent items I could have cleared on this run. Wait. Am I seeing this right? Oh, I think what powered off the gymnasium, it means it only costs the one step. You see, I didn't get the step penalty when I entered. So, if I'm understanding this right, then for now, utility closet is. Yeah, I don't have any. I would have to draft security, or I don't have any way to make the key card useful, unfortunately. So one of the things you probably can do is if you know you have a key card, like if you get a key, if you like go check the key card. Oh wait, fuck. Wait, am I schizo or is this a different color than the actual chess pieces we've been? Have we been looking at black chess pieces the whole time? This one's really pale. Hmm. I mean, you would almost never play an actual chess game with like white and cream colored pieces, right? Nobody fucking like plays with cream colored chess pieces as black. That's just not a thing you do in real life. So it's strange to me, genuinely. But when I put a drawing of beer on my wall so people know that I like beer. You can't see the numbers on the walls, so this can't be a puzzle for that, thankfully. But yeah, the things you do with the what was I talking about? With the key card is like some of these doors will be key card locked and you can't open them with regular keys. But what you can do is in security you can make it more or less likely for you to run into them. And if you have the password, you can even change the behavior, I think, so that they automatically open if the power is off. Which I think you can turn the power off to all the key card doors in here, so that's probably like a late game permanent thing, is like you can set it up so that you're really likely to get a bunch of free doors. Right, that would make sense, right? No! Fucking damn it! Why? Why is the game like this? Why would you make it? Yeah, so ah, oh no, no, dude. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Like, okay. So, do we think this counts as red paper or not? I mean, is this a check on do you know how photo negatives work? Is that what this is? Because this wouldn't be wouldn't be red in real life, right? Like the photo negative, like this is this a blue memo? Because it's I don't actually know. Very interesting. Very interesting. Blue. God fucking damn it! It actually was the. All right, I don't know. Like yesterday, I was like, dude, this magnifying glass is useful. I can't even think of what you would do, and now it's just like random bullshit. Random bullshit just opens up because you have the magnifying glass. Yeah, this is kind of insane to be honest with you. I can imagine the problem is I can imagine getting stuck like not happening to find this specific combination, right? Like you really got to make the most of the runs where you actually get shit, I think. to like not get stuck. It's kind of like the game I actually want to compare this to is it's like Nocia, right? Like Nocia has a lot of checks that are basically it has the perma stats, but it also has like a lot of things where you just like you realize that X character acts this way when their Y roll, and you kind of just like you can kind of just crank out the runs until you pattern recognize that it's something you haven't seen before, and then you play it out, right? Then you try hard. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. So that's probably two permanent upgrades from this. Me staring at Goryuka while he types nonsense. Anything interesting in the background here? See anything? Like, don't get me wrong, this game is like obviously very good. Like, I'm not necessarily like saying this makes the game bad. You know, it's just always kind of like, well, I feel part of me feels like I'm making this progress because I got lucky. It's like yes and no, right? Like I kind of correctly identified some patterns in the mansion on this run, but like to burn through everything and get a good run going, and then I correctly identified. But yeah, this is like I yeah like Mitesh would have missed this. That's the takeaway. Mitesh misses this shit. Does Mitesh find this? Yeah, you can't brute force it. Basically, like you really gotta be on top of your game. Maids, yeah. So I think where are these two maids? Are they in the greenhouse? No. Yeah, these are obviously the two maids, right? I don't know of any. Wait a second. Hold on a second, though. See what I see? Okay. This would be a lot nicer than some of the things they could make us do. There's an identifiable chess piece in this photo. So maybe the chess pieces are there to actually help me. Maybe they're actually there just to be nice. Maybe they're a friendly mechanic. Because this is probably if I'm looking at the rest of the if I'm remembering the rest of the room correctly, I think this is not here. Not here. I think it's office. It's this room. So that would be this person here uses the office, right? She's got some badge actually. Look here, she's got some badge, right? She's got some badge, she's got glasses. Maybe this is the writer. I think that's the character's mother, the player character's mother. Maybe this is her office, actually. Yeah, maybe that's what this is a clue for. Oh, free gem. You can maybe her ladyship has the heart-shaped beauty mark? Question mark. Or maybe there's a letter with a scribbled margin in the gaming room where we play all our video games, and it says, "By the way, fuck you, you're fired for photoshopping that beauty mark onto her ladyship's face," and we'll never know unless we draft the gaming room. How far am I from the H chamber? I'm really close. We can afford to look in here. Yeah, so see, like, there's no one identifiable as her ladyship in here, right? But I think this is the same woman who's using the desk. Well, yeah, I literally. Well, okay, I could have gotten to it the first time if I didn't experiment and try to remember if if entering it turns off the lights, or if having used the utility closet already keeps the light from going off. The rest is like insane. The rest was kind of insane luck to to have everything else work out as well as it did. Yes. Yeah, I think it's important that we know who all the people are in these photos, right? Like, I think it's important that we know which of these two maids is Mrs. Babbage. I think probably this one. Let me see. There's a servant's quarters. Yes, the servant's quarters is different than the maid's chamber. So I don't think there's another, like, I don't know if the servant's quarter, I don't actually know. I think I'm a lot more likely to figure this out than I was some of the clues in Obra Dinn. I guess this confirms it's like a either a femboy maid or a female maid. I won't assume anything, but it's probably one of the women wearing the maid outfit in this photo if I had to guess. I guess we know, right? It's her. This woman. This is her room. But she's not Mrs. Babbage, and she lives here. She does the dusting, and she's been let go. She must vacate by Friday, November 6th. Okay. Do I have any... I took notes on this room, right? Okay. Let's see. Belongs to long, dark, haired maid. Had to vacate by 6th. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Again, not the kind of game where progress comes easy, right? But yeah, I think I could be wrong. I think some or maybe all, I'm not sure, like the standout identifiable details in these rooms might be like actually to help me and not like a you have to you have to tell me all the rooms with a white pawn in it, or else you can't finish the game. Right? I think it might be an additional context clue to help you figure out the mystery rather than like a mean puzzle mechanic, which is good to be clear. That's really good. That's what I want. You know, like if I see somebody standing and they're like standing, you know, if they're standing with the pawn behind them in the china cabinet, I know for a fact it's here. I know it's the dining room. I don't have to like try to I don't have to try to pick out the number of plates or something, right? This is something that's like obvious. There's nothing else that looks like this cabinet because it's got the random fucking pawn in it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that's really easy to that stands out as just completely wrong when you're like looking at a photo of someone standing in front of it. So I think it's a kindness mechanic. But my metal detector went off. I forgot I had it, to be honest with you. Coin. +1. I didn't roll coat check. Well, I rolled coat check and didn't take it, and it kind of ended up being better that I didn't take it, because coat check would have ended my run, and I wouldn't have gotten to see Stage Chamber. Alright, good run. Good run. This progress is enough to sustain me for today. Enough to make me feel like I did some shit. Like, actually, I wonder if do I just know? Are there like 15 items total? Do I have half the items in the game right now? Do I have over half the items you can possibly have at once? I just that goated. Know what they say about a good run? Yeah, it's time to quit the game for today and then cope. Hope that the next time you'll get one. Epic. Yeah, I'm thinking that now it'll be a lot easier to make that kind of progress consistently. I'm pretty sure. I just do this now. Yeah. I don't fucking know what this is. Dynamite. Um, Confused by this. What is my goal here? Those appear capable of moving up. Could be a reset button of some sort. There's a reset button. Where am I trying to get this exactly? So they can move up and swap places with the purple square. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like I need to get the yellow squares to each of the four corners. Pressing one of these never does anything. Pressing the yellow one that's already made the top never does anything. My allowance has been permanently raised by 2. What does that mean? I guess I permanently have +2 coins to start off with now. Okay. Interesting. Well, free puzzle, I guess. Let's go up in the apple orchard. Using I'm using all my free steps. Yeah, so there was I think one of the photos was of them standing like here specifically, but I don't know what I'm meant to make of that. Like I don't know what that tells me, if anything. So I guess that means this is another like permanent upgrade door or something. Not sure. Maybe multiple of these. Private drive. Probably these are other permanent upgrades. There didn't seem to be any space for the other one on the west. Easy clap. Alright, well this fixes my steps problem. Yeah, that was a clue from the picture. I had already looked at the picture and figured out that there was a photo taken in front of this this gate, but I didn't have the magnifying glass at that time. That's why I was like deliberately trying to brighten the dark room again so I could look at the clues again and figure it out. Plus 20 steps every run. Okay. Cool. The sundial. Interesting. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Only draftable on the perimeter of the house. Okay, yeah, see. I was kind of thinking that this is true. I was kind of thinking that some rooms had to only be draftable along some part. Oh, what the fuck? The smudge pots are not in use. The orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Meaning what? Also, uh, well, what I don't understand is does this like fuck up things inside the house for me today if I turn this on? Is this a thing I can turn back off? Yes. Okay. I'm going to remember that this is here. Or wait. This is no longer on outside. So actually, I think I made things better inside the house by doing this. Because that's what he wanted, right? Was he wanted me to... This redirects it into the house, whereas before it redirects over here to the trees. So maybe now there's additional power inside the house? I don't know what that would do, but let's try it. I guess we can try to get one more substantive run. I have some extra steps to work with. Surely. Well, I've used more than half my extras now, but I will have that will be my starting number from now on. So, you know, insane value, you could say. I think I have to be right about the chess pieces. At least for now. Like I'm unable to. Oh, okay. Pretty nice. Oh, we can compare though, right? Yeah, this is definitely a different color than the one in the chapel. I don't know if that's something I have to pay attention to or not. I suspect yes. I'm just assuming everything in this game is something I have to pay attention to until I have evidence otherwise. It's coin immediately, but whatever. I need the key. Escasay. Um, question. Do I need to start from where the dashed line is, or I mean, like, I kind of want to see what this shit's got going on, right? Fuck, I already forgot what it looked like. I should have just screenshot it. 15 people watching me on YouTube. Holy shit. Hi, YouTube. I don't look at YouTube chat. Yeah, so I need to go north and then to the right. So I think I have to take bedroom basically. I guess you can do the funny. We can do the funny Twitch clip that moment. Am I right? Supposedly that works, but I don't know if it works for pleb normie. Every other chess piece. But yeah, see, you see what I mean about the hat, right? Like, didn't the guy have the hat that looks that way? Like, I think we can tell who sleeps in this room from the hat and the photo. The photo actually has no beauty mark, by the way. Oh, it legitimately only gave me only gave me rooms that lead to the treasure. So I think this is like kind of rigged in my favor. Yeah, I figured that part out. Is there a shovel here? It gave me the tutorial on using the shovel and gave me no shovel. Um, Oh, I don't have a key. Like, okay, so the goal is now to find a key. I have a lot of checks to do. Should be fine on that. A lot of steps and a lot of checks. Keyless. I mean, not for long, right? Kinda. Well, whatever. I just want to guarantee the key. Damn. Yeah, so actually I did want to look at this. I think this is the political part. I think this is the politics. There's no data on whether or not this is like a published book or not. I mean, my American ass expects to see like publisher information here on the inside cover. There's no hint in game for this. Also, there's two cribs for what it's worth. There's two cribs and a playpen. Kind of difficult to infer if any of them were in use at the same time or not, but that is a piece of information. Okay, alright, well I kinda have to this one. Let's go back now. I don't wanna get too far away from it. I don't really care about making progress in new rooms as much as I do about unlocking this one and seeing what the treasure map is for. We gotta find the one piece. Hmm. Well, I don't know if it has to be a specific room or not. This room would be good for my current run. Have a shovel. You need a shovel to interact with the treasure map. This one could be true. This one is true. These could both be true, which would make this one false. If one were false, then both of these are true. this one were true, then both of these would be false. Which this one can't be false. So this one has to be false. So, which makes... Ah. What am I looking for at this? Kind of trolling. They're just getting all the green rooms this run. Look, insane green room coverage, you know, on this guy. Oh, hey, shovel! Land, Keikaku Dori, you know, they never suspected the run all the way to the west gambit. The spam foyers and hallways until you get to the left side where you can get the shovel. Easy clap. What are the odds? 100%. I've already calculated every RNG suit. This has been manipped from the start. Well, just been playing right into my hands from the get-go. Also, this run is Giga dead by the... Well, is it? Yeah, it's literally dead because of this. But you know what? Whatever. W information. I mean, I have more checks I can do, but I can't get any further. Can't go any further north. Holy. I mean, what did you think was going to be in there, Mitesh? Unless there is a way you can... I guess I could have rolled keys. I guess behind some of those doors there's passages. So I guess technically this isn't a dead end. I could go and look for another key. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Might as well. Cost nothing. See what else we can do. So this is not Mina, the patron saint of Dust Force. This is someone else. Name we don't know. But why can I not access this dig spot? Why is there a dig spot in the spot I can't get to? Is the game trolling me? Is there a way you can, like, get closer to the statue later or something? I don't understand. Hey, hold on. The run is not dead anymore. I don't really need anything in the dark room right now. I have money. I feel like the lockpick's actually kind of valuable, though, is it not? What else do I have right now? Compass would actually be good to save for a run where I plan on getting deeper. I will take my lockpick for now. We can try to plan it out so we can come back here. I have a pretty open floor plan right now, I think, so it should be possible. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of huge. Oh, wait, am I stupid? Hallway doors are always unlocked. All these doors are unlocked. They don't actually go anywhere. This one does. Wait, hold on. Okay, alright, that's kind of BM actually, that the one that's not directly in front of it goes in. I wonder if that's random or not. Or if it's always these specific ones. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's what the lever in the greenhouse was for. It opens the, that's what that was. That opened the south door. I didn't have the lever to handle to put it on there, but okay. Cause yeah, there was a thing saying you need to open all the antechamber doors to actually make it through. So I think, unless I'm wrong, that this is like how you win a normal run, quote unquote. I mean, we gotta see it, right? We gotta see what's in here. It's gotta be worth 3 gems, right? Rich. Monday, November 16th. I wonder if this changes or not. What day are we on? 10? That would make the first day the 7th. Oh, okay. This is a second piece that's white. So I think we're gonna have to revisit our color scheming. I think the cream colored ones are black pieces. Anubis? What the fuck? What are you doing here? Epic Smite reference? He's gonna press mummy wrap on Mitesh and delete his HP before Mitesh can react. That's a fuck ass character. Oh, this was a dead end though, actually. Okay. I'm not really sure. I thought maybe there'd be a puzzle in here, but I think it is just the money. Seems like just the money. Like, there's not that much else interesting here, right? Maybe there's a clue to, like, which vault you open or something. I don't know. I could see there being something here, but it definitely seems like not anything I can interact with right now, right? I'm not seeing anything particularly interesting. Yeah. Well, we could actually, we saw earlier on the security camera, like we saw the entrance to the vault. I guess you can't see the cameras. Cameras don't appear to be rendered anywhere. Hidden camera. Maybe it's relevant where the hidden cameras are pointing from. That'd be kind of annoying. Have to figure out. There's nothing here but the date and just some random shit. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, and it's like as long as I'm seeing a new, if I consider seeing a new room like an information check, right? We're actually doing pretty good on finding rooms. It feels like. Hmm. All right, what do we wanna throw in the coach in the check? Ooh, actually, do I have? Don't have any don't have any terminals right now. I don't know if this upgrade disk persists between days or not. Shovel seems like a good one, but the upgrade disk is a permanent upgrade. I kind of feel like this is a fair thing to be able to Google Gamer. To upgrade disk disappear blueprints. They will respawn at those points eventually. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to find this disk. Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of assumed, but like it's technically different from the other ones, so I thought maybe there might be an exception. But was there anything I wanted to see in here? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, you see what I mean, right? I want to know. This looks a lot like the photo of the woman at the computer. Right? Maybe the office got updated later. It's hard to tell. You actually get a pretty significant debuff for drafting this room, so like I know exactly want to keep coming back here. Damn it. Alright, are we really gonna code check this upgrade disk? I feel like it's more annoying to have to find the upgrade disk in the specific place than it is to yeah, I think it is too. Rip my beloved lockpick kit. I have a lot more things I can do to gain keys now anyway. Yeah, that's probably the play. Well, this is good timing for ending. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll call it a day. Pretty interesting way of making progress. I feel like it feels good that I solved some things the way I did, but I feel very strongly that the big picture mystery the game's gonna ask you to solve will require a lot of like it probably is the sort of thing that requires like a lot of writing down and like you know big picture reasoning as opposed to just being good at the roguelike. Yeah, I probably do have to be able to pick out everybody's name from a photograph and timeline the whole thing and know which statements are true and which statements are lies. You know, I probably have to figure all that out. Well, I'm pretty sure that one's not permanent, Mitesh. I'd be shocked if that was permanent. Do antechamber levers reset? Yes. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that's persistent. It'd be way too easy. Well, I mean, from my perspective, it seemed unlikely without some permanent upgrades that I could consistently get to the antechamber door. I think that was accurate, right? Like, what it took basically getting Giga lucky a few times. Like, it's just not guaranteed you'll be able to make it to the door, even if it was unlocked, right? So, I think it's likely that the levers can only spawn in certain rooms. Like, for example, it being in the hallway with the locked doors, like, makes it a challenge to get that in a run. Like, you need a good run. If that one is one of the places that has a lever spawn, then, you know, getting getting that spawn requires a certain amount of skill at the roguelike. But again, you would need to be able to get to rank 8 consistently in the first place. You need rerolls, you need luck, you need steps. You know, there's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, this game is very good. It's a real brain buster though. Like I'm staying uh brain turned on the whole time. So I'm gonna go rest my brain and probably just brain rot. And yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. I bullied myself into going to a movie theater alone because my siblings went to see the Odyssey without me, so I'm going to see it tomorrow. So I might be tired on Saturday, but we should be able to just like breeze through the story because uh we're out of paralogs. We're actually out of paralogs. In fact, if I look at the list of paralogs in part two, uh, one, two, maybe I can do this one. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, okay, never mind, there's 7 paralogs I can do. Well, alright. We'll have a break from them though. It should get to the time skip and everything, you know, surely. Yeah, Marianne Paralog, our beloved. We'll figure it out. Yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this was cool. This is probably a really fun game to watch someone play when you don't know what's going on too. If you're not the kind of person that wants to save it so for yourself. So yeah, we'll do more. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. XD.